This is the 24 car Family Day tournament. The 24 cars racing are Hollowback, El Segundo Rally, 2 later creators, Time Tracker, Dior 2, RDO 9, the Porsche 928 Turbo S, Kia EV6, the Formula E Gen 3, 2025 Polestar 5. This is actually a 2026 new model Matchbox. That's pretty cool. Revert, McMurtry Spearling, Peugeot 9X8 Hypercar, Porsche 911 Turbo Cabriolet, Ford F-150 Lightning, Ford GT40 Mark IV, BMW 3 Series Touring, Retroactive, Slide Burn, Brick and Speed, Mod Mill, the 50th Anniversary NASCAR, and Toyota RAV4 Off-Road. So, I'm actually going to change something up. So I got a spinner wheel to give me random things for the cars, random positions. Here's the first group, second group, third group, fourth group. This is kind of inconvenient for the person who picked later creators. They're both in the same group. Well, that kind of stinks, I guess. Because this could happen where one of the later creators gets third and then the other one gets fourth. Or they could both get out in the same race. But it's randomly picked. I didn't do this. I used a spinner wheel on Google. So anyways, yeah, let's get started with the first group then. Can't forget to turn this on.
Hot Wheels Racers, pick your lane!
The cars racing in the first race of round 1 are the Ford F-150 Lightning, Ford GT40 Mark IV, the Porsche 911 Turbo Cabriolet, Dior 2, Time Tracker, and RDO 9. 3, 2, 1. The Ford F-150 Lightning, Time Tracker, and RDO 9 move on to round 2. Now, I actually forgot to say that RDO 9 is driven by Road Beasts, and Time Tracker is driven by Kiki. There's still three other groups with cars that are picked by people. Actually, one of the groups doesn't. Two of the groups don't have cars that were picked, actually. The cars racing in the second race are Later Creator, El Segundo Rally, Retroactive. Well, Later Creator, both of them were picked by Toad Hollow Homestead. And Retroactive was picked by Ralph's Racing. And then we have Mod Mill, the other Later Creator, and Slide Burn. Go. Tiebreaker between Later Creator and Slide Burn. El Segundo Rally, which I really wasn't expecting to be fast, and both Later Creators move on. The cars racing in the third race are the Toyota RAV4 Off-Road, Formula E Gen 3, 50th Anniversary NASCAR, Kia EV6 Custom, BMW 3 Series Touring, and the Porsche 928. Go. We have a completely unexpected lot coming into round 2. The Formula E, Kia, and somehow the RAV4 move on to round 2. The cars racing in the fourth and final group of round 1 are Brick and Speed, Peugeot 9X8 Hypercar, McMurtry Spearling, 2025 Polestar 5, Revert, and Hollowback, 2 Acceleracers from completely different series. Go. Look at that truck go! Holy crap! Look at that truck go! Brick and Speed and Hollowback tiebreaker. Hollowback moves on. Revert, the McMurtry Spearling, and somehow Hollowback, I've had this thing for so long, move on to round 2. And here's the full group for round 2. We're doing this last bit tournament bracket style. The cars racing in the first group of round 2 are both later creators, the El Segundo Rally, Time Tracker, RD09, and the Ford F-150 Lightning. Go! The first cars moving on to the finals are Time Tracker, the Ford F-150 Lightning, and El Segundo Rally, which means that both later creators are out along with RD09. The cars racing in the second group of round 2 are Hollowback, McMurtry Spearling, the Toyota RAV4. What was this again? The Formula E Gen 3, and then the Kia EV6, and Revert. Go. Revert in the lead again. Holy. Revert in the lead again. And the final 3 cars moving on to the finals are Revert, Hollowback, and the Formula E Gen 3, which means that for the second time in a row, the majority of Acceleracers cars in the tournament made it into the finals. This final 6 cars is honestly kind of surprising. I did not expect the Formula E Gen 3, El Segundo Rally, and Hollowback to make it in. And I mostly expected these 2. Which means that out of all the people that picked cars, only Kiki's car remains. Everyone else is out, sadly. I didn't really pick a car to win because I know my Hot Wheels. I'm pretty sure I already know who's going to win this race. So anyways, let's see. 3, 2, 1. I knew it! Revert is the champion! And 6th place goes to Hollowback. 5th, the Ford F-150 Lightning. 4th, somehow, El Segundo Rally. 3rd, the only car to make it in the finals that was picked, Kiki's Time Tracker. So honorable mention to Kiki for making it into the finals. And then 2nd was the McLaren Formula E car, somehow, which means Revert is the champion of the 24-car Family Day tournament. Let's see if he can get into my top 10 fastest. Or top 16, my bad. Can he beat my 16th fastest, the Lamborghini Huracan? Easy! How about an Acceleracer, high voltage? Perfect speed. Oh, caught him this time. Let's redo that. Perfect speed. How about another high voltage? This one's my older one. Can he beat the 12th fastest, the Ford Mach-E 1400? With ease. 11th fastest? Yup. He's been really good so far. Can he get into the top 10? How about a car from the same team? And hey, you're not supposed to be here. Go. Remember Mustache? He fell off the track. Let's try that again. Okay, Mustache again. Still gets smoked. Forward force. 16 Bugatti Chiron. Tesla Model S Plaid. The Ford Bronco R. Can he get into the top 3 by beating High Roller 2? He beats High Roller! How about that long-standing second fastest? That awesome slide kick. Slide kick? Let's do a re-race to see if he can beat him on the second lap. Okay, let's do a lane change. Here it is, the lane change. Ooh! Tiebreaker, I guess. A tiebreaker. I don't think Revert's gonna win this. Nope. Say hello to my new number 3 fastest Hot Wheels car, Revert from the 2025 Accelerator Silver Series collection. Wow! So in the top 16, he's 3rd overall. My 3rd fastest Hot Wheels car in over 1,000. So, congratulations to the people who wanted Accelerator Revert to win. Because he won. Yippee!